going on, guys? Welcome back to Trafish Aquatics. Today I want to talk to you guys about filters, specifically one kind, and that would be sponge filters, and why they are amazing in the fish community and in the hobby for both us and our fish. So first thing I want to show you guys is, as a comparison, I want to show you this filter. Now this is a Tetra Whisper 30 to 60, and it's 30 to 60 because if you turn it up here, it's got a dial. If you turn it down to low, that's 30 gallons. You turn it up to high, that's 60 gallons. It takes 2 filter cartridges, you know, the cheap little ones that are white with the carbon in the middle with the plastic piece that just slides in. They're about that tall, that wide, and about that thick. So 2 of those in here, that'll filter 60 gallons. Now, this here is a sponge filter that I just bought. This is a Aquatop sponge filter, and this is rated up to 60 gallons. Now, if you look, this filter is only about the size of one of these compartments. But what's inside here is much, much bigger as far as biological filtration size than this could ever hope to hold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. I haven't opened this yet. I just got home from the fish store, and I'm going to show you guys how it works, how you put it together, and then I'll set it up in a tank to show you guys how you set it up. It's super easy. So we'll go ahead and open the box up here, and inside is your sponge filter. So you just grab a hold of that and pull it out. And long story short, that's pretty much it. The only other thing in here is the uplift tube, which just slides into the top right here. It'll go in, and that's it. All you do is hook an air stone, or not an air stone, an air line up to this from a pump. The air line goes down in here, attaches to this that little nipple in there, in the middle, and then the air goes down inside. Pull the base off, and I'll pull the sponge off. The air flows down through that, and there's another little pickup in the middle there. I don't know if it'll focus on it. And the air goes down into there, and you can see the little diffuser plate in there, and that diffuses the water to make more bubbles, which then flows back up through this. Put it back together. It flows back up through the outside of this, up through this tube, and out. Now when it makes that flow through the tube and back up and out, it draws water in through the sponge. Okay? Now all the particulate and poop and stuff in the water is going to get sucked into this, and so the sponge is going to hold on to it, and this will filter your tank. I have one of these set up on my 55-gallon guppy tank, and that tank is just as clear as these 2 tanks behind me and this 75-gallon over here. And these 2 run hang-on backs. This one runs a canister filter, and the other one just runs this, and it's just as clear. Now, they sell these in different sizes. This is the medium size. It's about 6 inches tall. The large size is like about that much bigger and that much wider. It's huge. Probably work good in like a 125, but they are enormous. Now, this says it's rated for 60 gallons, but the rating system for filtration in this hobby does not have a standard, so companies can put whatever they want on there. Honestly, I would probably be willing to use this in tanks 75 gallons and up if the stock level was low. You'd probably want 2 of them in bigger tanks, like 6-foot tanks, and set them at like the 1/3 and the 1/3 point. Say the screen here is the big tank, so set one here, set one here. That way you got good flow throughout the whole tank. But this will do the job, and I was never a big fan of these. I always liked hang-on backs because canisters were too expensive. Hang-on backs are a good price point. This one here, something like this, is 20 bucks, 22 bucks at Walmart, and this is $10 and filters just as much, if not more. It's also very fine foam, so it polishes the water, and keeps everything nice and clear. And this is an amazing, amazing thing for biological filtration because so much bacteria can grow on this. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That's all biological filtration as compared to the little tiny cartridges they give you on the hang-on backs. So that's really all there is to this, guys. It's just a sponge with an air line hooked up to it that draws water in and pushes it out the top, and that's how it filters the tank. But these are amazing. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have a 55-gallon tank set up yet that I'm going to put this in because I just resealed it last night and posted that video. So I'm actually going to set this filter up in this 75-gallon tank back here. I've got this little air stone running. I'm going to replace that air stone with this temporarily to let this build up a biological load, and then I can just drop this into the new 55-gallon tank, and that tank is cycled. It has a cycled filter and it is ready to roll. So I'm going to turn the camera around, guys. I'm going to show you how to hook this up, and that'll be it. Alright guys, so here's the sponge filter. All you have to do to hook this up, I've already got my air line out, is you take the little pickup tube off and you want to slide this up over the line, over the air hose, and connect the air hose here, reattach this and drop it in the tank. It's that easy. So you just slide this up over the air line, like so, connect your air line to the sponge filter, press the tube back on, it's hooked up, it's ready to go, and then you just drop it down into the tank. Now there's going to be a little air in it, so we'll give it a squeeze. Get it to where it'll sink. And I'm just going to let it sit right there. So that's it, guys. That's how you hook up a sponge filter. It's very, very easy. They're only 10 bucks, and that one filter could filter this entire tank with maybe 1, 2, or 3 goldfish in there. Any more than that, I would recommend 2 of them, but that's how they work. Super simple, super efficient, great way to save money, and it also doesn't run your electric bill up too high because you're just running an air pump. So it costs almost nothing to run it. So that's it. That's all for right now, guys. So if you like the channel, if you like my content, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let's start a conversation. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.